Hey guys, this is Seth Keeping It Real. This is one of those very unusual days when it snows in Austin, Texas, and there's actually a dusting of snow. We actually found some house. We walked by a house with a snowman in front of it. It was pretty abysmal, but incredible for Texas. We just never get snow. But I was out here walking because every morning I start my day with prayer, meditation, preparing my heart for the day, reminding myself of all the grace that's been shown me, and preparing my heart so I can hit the day hitting the ground running. I want to hit the day hard, and so I need to first take care of my soul and my heart and my emotions and just really process what is this day going to look like. And I'm walking along and we come by this culvert, and I've come by it 100 times, but it was the first time I noticed that there's some graffiti back here, and I don't know if you can see it, but it says die on there. And I started asking myself, maybe it was some little kid, messing around. Maybe someone really has having a horrible life and they scribbled that graffiti on there because it reflects how they feel about life. And I think for every human, if you've lived long enough, you enter a point or a season in your life where it kind of feels abysmal or almost like death or depressing or discouraging or heartbreaking. And those sometimes are the most defining moments because what you do in that situation has a huge impact on where you're going to end up, this way or this way. And life is like that. It's a bunch of little decisions that you make, little tiny decisions, what you eat, where you go, what you think about, what you read, who you talk to, what you watch, what you decide to do, what you decide not to do, where you drive, all this stuff, what you buy, what you don't buy. And it ultimately, these little tiny decisions cause you to end up way over here or way over here. And the saddest part is sometimes we want to be here, but the little decisions we're making are taking us this way. And it doesn't seem like a big deal because it's just a tiny decision, a little decision, but a few years down the road, we enter up in a very different place than where we wanted to be. And where do we want to be? In a place where we can fulfill our dreams, live a life of meaning and purpose. There are 3 stages of growth where someone decides to do something that's amazing and impacts the world. And you can apply these even if your life is an abysmal place where you feel like death. You feel like there's no one there who cares. Things are falling apart. Your marriage is hurting. Your finances are struggling. Your kids are rebelling. You're unhealthy. Your doctor, you got the phone call from your doctor and it's bad news. But there are 3 stages that you can apply. Number 1 is the stage of imagine. Just take a moment to imagine where you would like your life to be. Just do that right now. Just imagine where you'd like it to be. The next stage is to believe. To actually believe you can get to that place that you imagined. This is the part that hangs up a lot of people. A lot of people get hung up on this part. Because this is a part where you actually have to believe. I don't mean just say it and, because I said something positive, it's going to happen. Actually believe it is possible. For every single thing I have accomplished in my life, I had to move from imagining it to believing I could do it. And if I couldn't, I could find people to help me to get there. And the 3rd stage is to take action. It's great to imagine. You have to have imagination to have vision. And guys, when you imagine, don't put limits on it. Where would you really love to be someday? Don't think, that's too much. I could never make that amount of money. Or, I could never marry this person. Or, there's no freaking way I could ever move to this place. Don't put limitations on yourself. Really, truly imagine. And then you have to believe. And then the 3rd thing is to take action. Until you do, nothing happens. Imagination and belief are completely useless until it's reflected in your actions. So you start taking action. And those actions might just be tiny little steps in the direction you need to be. And my dog just went into our neighbor's yard, so I'm going to go get him. This is Seth Keeping It Real. You guys have an awesome day. And keep going with whatever you are doing. And if you are in Los Angeles, in 1 week from today, I will be there December 15th and December 16th. Me and one of our Just One Dime coaches, Saad, are doing a free 2-hour workshop to teach you everything we can about Amazon. Free. 2 hours in Orange County, 2 hours in Los Angeles. And of course in March, I'll see you in Vegas. You guys have an awesome day.